Yes, last time. You had you discovered that the Shapiro guy, there was somebody pretending to be Shapiro. That's what it was. Yes,
it was. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, you quickly rumbled him, disposed of him. This was up in the where you discovered this old serpent person outpost up in the. Oh God, my son's waving at me. Just a second. I do apologize.
That's okay. I'll continue from here. So we all chartered this boat called the SS Minnow. We left for a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough and the tiny boat was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the Minnow would be lost. Try to get that song out of your heads now.
Keep going, Jay.
Yeah, keep going, Jay. I mean, the fact is, none of us in the UK have ever seen Gilligan's Island. But
what? Really?
Really?
Yeah, it went right over my head.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to ask John to create a role-playing game themed after Gilligan's Island.
And you'll say, John, create a game based on Gilligan's Island. He'll go, what are you talking about, Jake?
I've never seen it. The one where he's huge, the little tiny people. No, that's Gulliver, isn't it?
Gulliver's
I mean, that's a good film, though.
Gulliver's Travels. That's it.
That's right.
Gulliver's King. Yeah, that is a really tacky theme park. Gulliver's King.
I have no idea why I'd know that place.
Yeah. So yes, you had discovered this certain person outpost in the jungle. And there you encountered the pretend Shapiro, who you quickly disposed of, and then kind of playing around with all these futuristic control panels, managed to activate a map that showed a world map, although it was apparently a map of the whole world, all like the Pangean continent or something to that effect. The only landmass visible on that map that was recognizable and is still presumably in the same place was Iceland, and upon which there was a little red flashing dot, which obviously was something important. And a little more tampering with the controls, and somehow you accidentally managed to activate the gate or a portal in one of the other chambers in this outpost, through which appeared a huge worm, which then vomited all over Alfie and Vinny, I believe, before destroying the portal and disappearing again. After that, Alfie had a moment, an epiphany. That is the word I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
A Cthulhu mythos epiphany, where he realised that this outpost, this gateway, and this portal, this was responsible for the bleeding together of these different realities that have been merging, overlapping. And so, with that revelation, everybody decided to bring the amazing Haftarang device into the outpost with the intention of destroying it and putting things right again, setting things back to normal. But of course, then there was the possibility that the explosion might not be contained within this building. So Vinny decided to use his stash of dynamite to try and block off the entrance, which did not go to plan. So with that failed attempt, he decided to, with probably nothing else left to do, you left the outpost behind and headed back through the jungle, back to the tobacco plantation in the quarantine zone, with an unspecified time left on the countdown for the Haftarang device. We left you debating the ethics and morals of whether to abandon these people to their fate.
Well, before we get into the morals and ethics, Phil, and
Yes.
and it's not because I've got any particular reason or motive. Any chance that we could have a development phase and get some look back? No reason. No reason.
It couldn't be because you have not enough luck to survive. I will. So you can. Yes, you can. You can do a luck refresh. No, we're not doing any skill.
No skills.
But yeah, we'll have a look. Apart from Miss Karina, she's not having a luck refresh because she's got way too much luck for anybody.
Maybe type Phil. Give us skills.
Does she have the kind of look that Ange might have?
She's got 99.
Give us skill rules as well, man. Stop being miserable.
You can't have your skill rolls, no. You can make it back alive and then you can have some skill rolls.
You know, maybe if we figure out how not to blow up this area, we might be, meritorious of skill rolls. Maybe. I'm just saying.
No, that's like XP. You don't get any of that until you decide what you're doing.
Just do the look thing and add them on.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that we can get by on luck. That's it. We're not worried about skill rolls.
Oh, nice.
I mean, only if you have the luck, I guess.
Karina's got enough luck for everybody, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of them.
Any chance of a loan?
I've been spending. I've just managed to get it back.
Just add them on. They never know.
I'm just trying to figure out how is it
game, Ange.
Out of.
What's up?
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's everybody.
Yeah.
Guy, we covered 7 points.
How am I only up to 42?
I'm at 79.
Oh wait, yeah. We've been spending it.
Yeah, I think you've been
like there's no tomorrow because there probably isn't.
Because there might not be tomorrow. Yeah, right enough. Yeah, I remember.
With less than 30 luck, there won't be, no.
So for the bomb,
did you go above 30, Mark?
I'm above 30 now, yeah.
We kind of knew this amount of time left, but why was it? Was it damaged?
We don't know how long we've got left. That's the problem.
Well, we had a rough idea.
We have no idea. We know this. It's 12 hours, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, originally it was 24. According to Shapiro, originally it was about 24 hours, but
we're down to 8.
But the fake Shapiro told you that he tampered with it.
He did it down to an hour, did he not say?
He didn't say. He wasn't going to tell. He wasn't going to tell you that. He just.
He's not a Bond villain. He's a. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just with his before he died, he quite happily told you that he'd tampered with the timer on the device.
Okay.
But you don't know how long. So there's less time, but you don't know how much less.
Okay.
We've spent an hour getting back to the camp, right? From the.
Yeah, so it is. Let's set the time going. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun is just like the sun is just like staying in the sky like a nice pinkish orange over to the east.
I mean, at least we know it's over in the east. That's a good sign.
Yes.
If it's over in any of the other directions,
that's a bad sign. Particularly if it's in the north.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's the plantation's pretty quiet. There's maybe a few people sort of stirring and moving about. But yeah, it's pretty quiet at the moment.
Well, there are a number of things we can do here. We can try and contact Caduceus. Let them know that Shapiro is no longer with us.
Well, he was compromised.
Yeah, but we can assume that happened after he arrived here, rather than.
Or can we?
Do you have any more dynamite, Vinny?
I don't think so. Let me check.
No, I think you.
Do we have any more in camp? Do we go back and try and reseal?
It says none. Yeah, I have none.
So surprisingly, there's no dynamite in the aid camp.
What?
That would be a
What kind of
barbaric.
jump is this?
No, but
That would
there's,
be-
One that casually carries dynamite.
That would be an incredibly barbaric form of surgery.
It would, yeah. Yeah,
So-
no dynamite, just a Haftarang device. That's
But if
how
we take
roll.
that device back to the portal barrier,
It's already there. I mean, it's already there inside.
oh, is it, we
Yeah,
have left it there.
But it's just that we don't know if it's sealed in very well.
I don't know if it's going to work, yeah.
Because what was it? It's 10-mile radius, wasn't it?
Yeah. 10 miles.
And how many miles from the base are we?
Yes, it was only about a couple of miles, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plantation's only a couple of, maybe a couple, at most a couple of miles from that outpost.
Well, we just need to evacuate everybody and hope we can get everybody out.
We have one truck.
Well, they'll have to walk. We might have 5 hours. We might have 6 hours.
So, of course, the other problem with evacuating people is most, if not everybody, could be potentially infected. And to move about the quarantine zone would risk the Yellow Death just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
the
bigger
whole
moral point. It's like they're
Far
affected.
more instead of a couple of hundred people, thousands, tens of thousands of people could die.
Also,
Yeah.
the thing is, if we wipe out these couple of hundred people here, we've wiped out this incidence of the Yellow Death. If you just kill all the people that have got it, you've killed the disease. There's also that to consider.
Well,
It's not the worst thing in the world if all those people die. because
There was
they're
the fact that
infected.
there was the fact that when Shapiro first told you about the half-drunk device, and they told you that it was like the backup plan. That was that was always the plan. If always the backup plan, the kind of scorched earth protocol. If there was no other option, then just burn it out because that was the big picture is the caduceus.
My thinking is because you've got this strange incidence where horrible things from another dimensional reality are coming through, and you've got all these people with this infectious disease in the same place. It's not the worst place in the world to get nuked. Do you know what I mean? Like the nuke could be going off in worse places.
But you also have there's also the fact that the viral analyzer has finished its job, and you have the means of concocting a test, but also a cure, so long as someone who is infected hasn't entered the third stage of the infection. At which point, it's a death sentence. Which you've witnessed. You've seen at least a few people who've expired due to reaching the final stages of stage 3 infection, like that guard who vomited up his internal organs at on the survey camp.
Horrible
Yeah.
death. Like.
How's he doing?
Wow.
He's not got tummy ache anymore, that's for sure.
Well, I'm thinking that we haven't got any evidence that we were supposed to get on the inner night, really.
Well, we have. We've been to that place.
Yeah,
We know
but
that.
were we supposed to destroy them?
Well,
We're
I think
blowing up
if the Haftarang goes off, that will destroy the inner night base. That's for sure. It's
Right,
just
well,
a
we
question
have
of
to-
what else.
We have to like.
And that guy was an agent of the non-Shapiro was an agent of the Inner Night. And I got him good. He is dead. Pretty sure I got him right.
Yeah, I can't remember who actually. I think you did. I think it was.
certainly initiated the fight.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were
I think
certainly
it was the
involved in
worst
his demise.
Execution by shot in the foot. Kind of how it went down, I think.
I think that's right.
Well,
I shot
maybe
him
we
in the
should
top
just
right there.
inoculate or vaccinate as many as we can. As soon as they're vaccinated, just send them. Tell them,
To-
get them
um,
moving.
We have to create the. We got to I mean, Vinny, you work the machine. You work the machine, right?
I can make the cure.
I mean, we don't have much time, but you need to make it the test first.
Yeah.
We have to test these people, give them the antidote, or we just give the antidote to everyone.
Just give the antidote anyway.
I mean,
Alfie, I'm not here. I'm not making the decision on this. I'm taking a back seat on decision making. You want me to start making a test? Tell me I'll go now. I'll go now.
No, forget the testing. Just make the vaccine.
But Jamie, just before you say that, you've got to remember, if anybody's in the third stage, the vaccination is no good anyway. They will still be infected, and they will still be able to carry the infection.
We can see by looking at them at the third stage. We vaccinate the ones that look healthy. We start with those.
Each of those is going to take time. Can we trust how much time we have?
Yeah, I think the whole point of testing is we can only make so much vaccine, and we need to know how many people to use it on. Or is that why we need to use a test? We need to know who gets it and who doesn't.
I mean, that's the deal. But that's all time. We don't have time for any of this, really.
Because the ultimate question at the end of all this is, do you want to leave and guarantee your life, or stay and the risk of losing it? That is the question.
I'll stay and save as many souls as I can.
Whoa.
That timing on that music was amazing.
How worth even are these souls, Vinny thinks? Are they already condemned? Like, are these souls savable? Is Vinny's thinking. Like, is this place savable? Is it not better that we just let a bomb go off? Vinny's still half on that. But again, backseat on decision making, because I would just blow these people up and run away.
Well, we can split up. If you want to leave, you can leave. I'm staying and vaccinating.
I think Jamie's nobleness embiggens us all.
That's a brilliant Simpsons quote. I love it.
And I mean, that's it sounds fantastic, Randy, but what does it mean?
It means that
staying? Where are you going?
I am going to stay with Jamie. Which means there's still enough room in the truck for others to go.
No, I make the call for me. If you're staying, I'm staying. We need the whole team if it's going to work. There's no point half of us leaving, half of us staying. We can't work a plan with half a team. We all need to do one or the other. If you guys are staying, I'm staying.
Start making the test, Vinny.
Okay. Right away. I will do so. We are there. We're at the camp. I can get.
You can. Well, we'll say that you're at the tent, at Shapiro's tent, where the viral analyzer is. I mean, it's the closest thing you've got to a camp.
Okay, so Vinny will start doing the test as soon as he's had a cigarette and went through what's in Alfie's wallet.
That seems real loud.
Oh, yeah, too loud?
Yeah, no, I'll get right away onto start making the test then. Like I say, you're the boss, I'm not making decisions. I'll do whatever you need.
Okay, so consulting the manual that comes with the viral analyzer, it tells you how to interpret the results and tells you how to fabricate the cure and the test. Each will take an hour, 1 hour to create.
Is that enough. 1 hour for enough? Not just like one test is 1 hour.
No. 1 hour to create potentially enough, but 1 hour for each. 1 hour for the test. 1 hour for to create the antidote.
And I can only do one at a time. There's no doing them simultaneously.
That's what I was just going to double check.
I'm on it right away, boss. And I did it myself before. I can work this machine by myself. I don't need a hand.
No. So you're not actually using the machine. All you use it. So the machine, the readout on the machine, like references to the manual.
Oh, yeah, mixing chemicals, right?
Yeah. You basically just following a recipe.
Aye, Vinny's mixed chemicals before.
But yeah, it will take a full hour to make a batch of what either the antidote or the test.
I'm starting with the test. Alfie said make the test. I'm making the test. I'm already started.
Okay. So what about everybody else? What's everybody else doing?
Muted.
I'm going to help out wherever.
Once you've made the test,
I can give an assist.
you take the test. How long does it take for that test to show the result?
According to the manual, it shouldn't take more than a minute. After administering the test, they will they'll show. You should be able to see the results after a minute. So so what you do is like a dropper, and you just like put a single drop on somebody's tongue, and then their tongue will change colour depending on whether they're infected. If they're infected, it will change colour, and depending on the intensity of the colour, that will determine what stage of the infection they're at.
Does it go yellow?
Yes, it will go yellow.
Okay.
It's Call of Cthulhu.
Well, the first batch of tests we'll do on ourselves.
There's an idea. Anyway, I'm balls deep producing some.
I mean, I don't think it's that we unpacked or anything. It's like,
Up some chemicals.
So I'm just trying to think. Was there something else that we had to do while he's doing that? Was there something else to investigate that we might be missing?
Assisting him won't speed things up, will it?
No.
Okay.
Sadly, no.
The Shapiro went that way. Was there something else we were going to look at?
So the one thing as well, the test won't work on your cells because it takes 24 hours for the if you're infected, it then takes 24 hours for it to incubate.
Oh.
So unless you are just about to be the infection is just about to make itself known. No, that's a good point. No, that's a good point. Fair enough. Right. I mean,
it's real loud.
Yeah, we'll just have to test as many people as we can.
What I might do is organise.
While we're testing people, we can have Vinny can be.
Maybe we can organise certain ones into like groups of like, if they're healthy over there. Like if they're not healthy, if they've got a cold or a sniffle, and put them in little like in different areas.
Yeah, I think.
And those that we know are completely not going to survive, we'll just put them. Yeah, we're not even going to test them.
No, but we don't want them to lose hope, so we will provide them with placebos. Because I think it's not nice to make them like all into different places, and you guys are getting medicine. You guys aren't. I mean, give them some hope, you know. So
I think it was said that there'd be enough for everybody, didn't there?
That is very clever.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
I mean, you can give them the antidote if we have enough. Give them the antidote. It's just it won't work.
So of course, there is also the matter that interacting with people who are infected, depending on how advanced their infection is, exposes you to the infection as well.
I'm going to stand far away in direction. No. We got masks though, haven't we? Have we got masks?
You have got. So Shapiro did bring masks and gloves.
No, like full body suits then.
No.
Well, how inconvenient.
Okay, so the question is, what's going to happen about the people that don't show on the test?
Tell them to run.
They may be.
Are we going to say? Yeah, that's what I mean. Is it going to be guaranteed? We don't know if it's guaranteed that they haven't got it.
No,
because it does. They could have been all this time not interacted, then only interacted with somebody in the last 6 hours, but it won't show.
Yeah.
We actually don't know if they aren't infected.
Well,
the same reason we don't know that we're not infected.
We have to work on the understanding then that we just those at the end and that with that we'll inoculate them anyway.
Would that work if they don't have symptoms? Does it say anywhere?
It doesn't say, no.
I mean, that would make sense.
Inoculate everyone anyway.
Yeah, because even if you haven't got it, you're taking inoculation.
It won't hurt you.
So why are we doing the test?
That's what I said.
I mean, they're just don't know.
I said inoculate everybody.
Yeah. Vinny,
I'm mixing up watching the test until somebody tells me to stop. Like,
basically, inoculate everybody and and then the healthiest that can get the furthest. Inoculate them and get them moving. We just need to get people moving out of this area.
And we're also assuming that they're going to believe us.
Away from the moral decisions, back to his chemicals.
Vinny, just make the inoculations. We haven't got time to test everybody. We're just gonna vaccinate everybody and then hope for the best.
Oh really? He looks over at Alfie because Alfie gave him the instruction to make the test.
Yeah.
Raises an eyebrow.
Alfie is probably standing there with a bottle in his hand right now.
We're on the clock here. What am I doing?
No, yeah, she's right.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go out and find the main guy and explain what we're going to do and say, right, you need to start packing up your camp. We move as a group. We all go to another camp with out of the. We're going to move along the roads, get out of this place to a 10-mile radius away, but nobody leaves the group. We have to group together. We have to move as a mass, and then camp up again just to make sure that no one X's until we know that no one else is going to get symptoms.
So you're going to Kazin, the owner of the plantation.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got his wallet.
I mean, he's an arse. He's not really.
Yeah, he's not nice.
The medical things. He was complaining about people being on his land, wasn't he?
He was.
Well, if he chooses to stay, he's still inoculated. It's up to me. He'll get blown up.
Who's running the camp? Like the aid? Now that Shapiro's gone, obviously, there's got to be somebody else in line.
So it's just like volunteers really. It's just like people, other people that are from the from the protesters. There's no actual proper medical staff.
So you don't need to go and speak to anybody. You've just got to go and inform everybody what the plan
Well, we'll start running the camp. We'll go out with an interpreter and tell them that there's a disease. They all know there's a disease. We've got inoculation for it. We're going to make as much as we can, and then we're going to move the camp out of this region ASAP once everyone's inoculated.
Yeah. So we had somebody.
We did have somebody interpret.
See, for some reason,
Aberdeen.
See, for some reason when you're describing us, like all as a unit leaving the camp, for some reason I'm picturing elephants holding each other's tails as they.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but that's what you were describing in my head.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair.
So say his name and he will appear. So Aberdeen happens to walk up at this point. You have returned. How are things? Have you made progress in your plans?
Are we sure that's him?
Well, are you sure anybody's there who they are?
I mean, Jamie has a foolproof test.
No, that's what I was asking. Like,
I am literally gonna go up and just say, "How lovely to see you," and sort of like wiggle his cheek.
You can make a spot hidden, I think.
You know, in some cultures, that makes you married to them.
Oh, fine.
You're mine now.
My wife now, Dave.
Oh God.
Oh, for flipping
Oh, Jamie.
You don't know. You like sort of grasp your cheek. He goes, Miss Moore, please. And he backs up.
Traditional greeting. I'm sorry. You'll get used to it.
It says, Miss Moore, there's the infection.
Talking of infections,
I've told all the locals not to use the well, so no everybody's no longer using the well, but they have no other water source.
Right.
Oh.
I cannot guarantee that people will not go against instructions.
Well, the good news is we have we have an injection, or is it an injection? Is it an injection we give?
The cure is done through through an injection. Yeah.
We have medicine. We have medicine. Which
Good.
But bad news is we have to. It takes time, but we have to give everybody the injection. But we have to move the whole camp. Everybody needs to move. We have to walk 10 miles away.
Ooh, this could prove a problem.
It's a problem. Either do that or die.
Well, there's not much of a choice, Miss Moore.
No, I'm not going to lie or skirt around and make. We have to do this quick. So you need to tell people to start packing up. And I need you to put people in groups of what this. If they're ill and they're really showing signs, they need to be inoculated first.
I am no medical professional. I do. Aberdeen is keen to help. Is happy to help, but I do not wish to expose myself unnecessarily. And do you just plan to?
Here's a mask.
Yes, thank you.
Then he shouts over his shoulder through a cigarette. You'll fucking do what you need to do. You'll do what the Lewin tells you.
We'll inoculate you. You'll be safe. But it has to be done quickly. Discussion is not up for discussion. You just need to go and do it.
If you are sure, Miss Moore, do you not concerned this announcement might not cause, I say, panic?
No, we're not going to tell them. We're going to inoculate them first, and then once they're inoculated, we will move them. If they choose to come with us, that's fine. If they choose to stay, they will die.
Yes, so
Don't tell them that bit. Just tell them we're going to inoculate them.
Yes, so you want me to bring people here?
Oh yeah, they're not actually in the camp, are they?
Do we have a copy of the map? Like, where are they from where we are?
I believe you have it in the player handouts. Yes, there's player handouts that shows you the
quarantine zone.
They got the area map and the let's make it. You should be able to look at all of those.
Yeah. If you go chapter 3 player handouts.
Yeah, quarantine zone.
Nope. Yeah, we've only got the bigger one.
Oh yeah. That's the one.
1 second. I shall. There we go. You can see that one. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So we're at the medical tent.
Yeah, you're at the medical tent. Yeah. So you want, Miss Moore? You wish me to bring people to this tent?
No.
No.
We're going to set up a station.
There's I think last count 200 at least.
Right, go to that camp where the 200 people are. They need.
This is out the encamped out just outside. The sick people are in the medical tents to the side of us here. Though they are very sick.
But we need to inoculate all of them. Right, we'll just get them to stand by the fences and we'll go and inoculate them then. I don't know, guys, what should we do?
The fences? We're erecting fences?
Oh, I thought there was fences up.
No. I think the best way to do this, the most efficient way, is we'll get some tables, they can form a line, and if it's injections, just inject everybody.
Yes.
Perhaps Aberdeen can have this injection first.
Yes, I said that, would you? So tell them
they
all
will be
that we're
following
going
you.
Yeah, so tell them all that we'll be injecting them, and then we're going to try and help them. Don't tell them about leaving yet, because they might try and leave.
So Aberdeen has the injection now, I guess?
It's not ready yet.
Not ready.
Oh. So Aberdeen wait. I'll wait.
That's fair one, to be fair. I'm not going to make you do that. How long will it take for it to make?
1 hour.
Yeah, he's been at it about 10 minutes.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. I don't know what to do then. We'll just have to wait for the hour, I suppose.
Perhaps Aberdeen. Perhaps I'd be more helpful if maybe there's some financial reward.
Not dying, it would be a good financial reward.
Aberdeen will be sure not to die, Miss Moore. I can assure you of that.
Without our injection, you will die.
Give the man some money, Jamie. I will go into my wallet if I need to, or somebody else's wallet.
Yeah, I say, you're the one with all the spare wallets. You pay him.
Yeah, right. Okay. How much is it going to be a good? $20 is a good bribe, right?
Oh God, yeah, $20. That's a lot of money.
I'll give him $10 then. That's my spending level. That's my daily spending level. Actually, $10, so I can easily dish out $10.
Yeah, give him 5 and tell him you give him the other 5 once the job's done.
That's Alfie. That's why you're here. The brains, my man. The brains. There you go. Yes, that's exactly what I'll do. There's $5. When you bring these people back, there's another 5 for you.
Right. He kind of glares at Alfie.
I'll just hold up the bottle to him as a salute.
Right. He takes money. He says, I wait outside till my injection. And he goes out. He goes back out the tent.
No, he needs to go get the people now, and then come back. Then he gets his injection. Go and get your people, or I'll be completely.
No, Miss Morse. I have the injection, so I'm safe.
Yeah.
I thought the money was to make it go now.
I'm going to just march straight up to this guy, and I'm going to grab a gun, and I'm going to grab him by the scruff of the neck, and I'm going to be like that, just act like I'm about to pistol whip him. You'll just take this $5. You will go get those people, come back, and you'll get your other $5, or you'll feel the sore end of this wrapped around your skull, Mr. Aberdeen.
I think I can make an intimidation roll then.
I think it should, where is it? Why have I only got a 15 on Intimidate? Do I get a bonus dice for the great role playing?
No.
Well, maybe for waving a gun around in his face, maybe.
Aye, a bonus dice for the gun. Bonus dice!
Wow.
Yes.
And this is our first one of 2024.
Yeah, I tell you, okay. I'll step in, and I'll kind of get Aberdeen by the shoulder and say, "Look, old man, I know it's dangerous. I'll come with you. I'll share the risk."
Very well. I would.
We're a little pressed for time.
The vein on my forehead twitches. Pulses.
Okay,
And
so
I'll march him over to where the nearest group of tents are, I guess. I suppose.
Yeah, so you go past the other medical tents to the that's off to the left of like Shapiro's tent where you're working, and you can see and hear and smell the people in there are all at stage 3. Okay. You can see there's like some people, some of the patients must be already dead. There's like sheets covering bodies on the cots, and you can see the people tending to them. At least a couple of them are showing advanced signs of the disease as well.
Okay. We're going to go over to those first, I think.
So go to people in the medical tents?
Yeah, we're not going to get too close.
Okay.
We got our masks on, right?
Okay.
And I'll say, we have some good news, and we have some bad news. And the good news is that we have found a cure, and I want Aberdeen to translate.
Yeah, so Aberdeen's translating, or at least you believe he is, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, what's their reaction? I guess they're not reacting too much. They're very sick.
Yeah, so there's no reaction from the people on the cots. They're not. There's no reaction from them. They're too far gone. There's maybe 2 or 3 people tending to the people here, and they maybe 1 or 2 of them start asking Aberdeen questions, and he starts responding. So there's a bit of back and forth between them. Obviously, it's unclear what's being said, but there's you can detect concern in the voices. So that's obvious.
Yeah. The vaccination will be administered very soon. We're just making it's going to take at least an hour. Ooh. Yeah, and I think Alfie's kind of looking down at the floor at this moment, and he says, we can't save everyone. Some of you are already very, very sick, and the vaccination won't help.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
Whether he passes this on or not, you're not sure?
I'm looking at him. I look across at him. I want to make sure see what his expression is when he's saying this.
I can make his psychology roll, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's doing exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aberdeen seems to finish his exchange. Perhaps one of them is still sort of talking to Aberdeen, but he walks away from him.
Okay. What is he saying, Aberdeen?
They are concerned, Mr. Monroe. They are scared. I think there is little point helping these people here.
Okay. So I think Alfie just turns away. And he starts walking away from the tent, and but he's not letting Aberdeen see him doing that.
Okay, so as you're walking away, you can see look across the shanty town that takes up the majority of the plantation. It completely covers one of the tobacco fields, and you can see there's clearly quite a lot, visibly, quite a few people are really sick.
But we don't know what stage. The test would have told us what stage they're at, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah. It would give you a more definite. You can see that there's at least a handful of people that look like they're in the latter stages of the disease.
Who's managing this bit? I mean, I guess the volunteers still here. There's nobody at all.
No. There's just so Caduceus sent the supplies, the medical supplies, the tents and things, but it's all there's no staff. There's no proper staff. It's just
no.
So you can see a cup in amongst this little shanty town. You can see. Let's see. You can see maybe five or six people or more that are just wandering around, or just like staggering, almost zombie-like around the camp, to the point that they're like they kind of collide with objects, like walking into tents and kind of bouncing off them.
Okay. I mean, I think Alfie knows that this is a lost cause.
There's to one side, just one of the close tents. You hear like the sound of a child whimpering, and this boy about 12 years old, he comes staggering out of one of the lean-tos, and his face is covered in these yellow pus-filled blotches, and there's like this yellow fluid running down his cheeks, running out of his eyes, out of his nostrils, out of his ears, and they're just kind of wandering around. He almost like drops to his knees and whimpering and crying. And
they're all amongst the other folk as well.
Yeah. So a woman comes out. She looks to be possibly. You can't tell if she's maybe she looks like she's got a bit of a fever, or it's just the heat. I mean, it's quite hot here. But she rushes out and sort of gathers him up into her arms and carries him back inside the lean-to.
Okay. I go follow them into the tent.
Okay, so inside it's there's this lady and a young son that she's holding, and there's no cots, kind of just like a reed mat, a reed mat on the floor, like a sleeping mat, but there's a sheet over a body, and you can see the sheets all stained with like yellow and brown stains, like liquid. You can see like liquid seeping through the fabric of this sheet.
Okay.
And she looks over at you, and she starts there's tears running down her cheeks. She's imploring you, crying, and while holding her son and saying, you have no idea what she's saying to you.
No.
Other than she's obviously desperate and afraid. But you can see this. You can just the stench. You can smell the disease, the corruption, the death hanging over this. Inside here, it's the close atmosphere inside. It's hot and smells of sweat and body odor and defecation.
Alfie just turns right around and walks back out and just walks away from the camp. Leaves Aberdeen behind him. When he gets to a certain point, he rips the off his face. He just walks away. And when he gets to a certain point, he's just going to collapse down onto his knees, takes a massive swig out of this bottle, and breaks down.
And yes, and while Alfie is having a bit of a moral dilemma, wandering out of the camp, taking a good long swig of his whiskey, I'm going to ask him for a sanity roll.
Oh.
You got it.
Hang on.
Fail.
Fail. So
not a pass.
Just a one. Just a one. But it does provoke an involuntary reaction. I think that involuntary reaction. I think that involuntary.
10 of 10, by the way.
Is it?
My daily, yeah.
Oh wow! Oh dear.
Oh no.
Wow. But I definitely think your involuntary reaction is to just polish off that bottle.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think that's a topping idea. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So.
You would have done the same if you passed the test.
Right, yes, daily. So that means we're going to have a bout of madness as well. No save, straight into a bout of madness. And you're on your own as well.
Yeah.
So it's not a real time. Oh, I do like these ones. Oh my god, I've not got the. Oh, I'll have to. Sorry,
First bout of madness in 2024.
Insanity.
First
real time summary. Can we have a D10 from Alfie, please? So yeah, indefinite insanity.
I have a 7.
The number you were looking for was 11.
That isn't going to work. We can't have that one. Let me think. I'll pick one.
All right.
I'll pick one either side of it. Okay. Righto. That's good.
Oh no,
I
he
think
says
that
it's
fits.
good.
It's not good. It's not
Oh
good.
no, that's not good. If he's
That's
laughing.
fine.
It's
No.
not good.
Oh no.
It's not good.
I shall give you, send it in a whisper so you can.
Okay.
You can see what it is.
Wait, why don't we all remove the
I feel
headphones so
on
at
it.
least everybody else will know what it is?
It's all good.
That's a reaction. Oh dear.
Okay, so what's somebody else doing?
Oh, well, I'm just frantically trying to assist with them as best I can. You know, if I can do anything to help, I'll help, because I need to get these people vaccinated and save as many souls as I possibly can.
Okay, so Vinny has probably just about completed making this batch of the vaccination.
How many's in the bag?
There should be enough to inoculate everybody. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it took an hour.
Everybody in the camp?
Potentially, yeah.
Holy moly.
So, there is the logistics of it all, though. So, it does require a hypodermic. It's got to be administered by a hypodermic syringe. Let me see.
How many of them have we got?
So,
we only need 6. 1 each for us and 1 for them.
So there are limited numbers of hypodermic syringes. It will take, administering the cure takes 2 minutes per person via injection. Double that time if you want to sanitize the hypodermic between each administration.
We're on the clock here.
And there's what, like 200?
There are at least 200 people in the farm.
That's 400 minutes if one person.
And then there's a survey camp as well.
There's a survey camp as well, yeah.
Well, how many, we could probably do multiple injections at the same time if we have more needles, right?
We only need 5 needles. If we all
you can, let's have a group luck roll. So the person with the lowest luck remain in the group, not counting Alfie.
I think that might be me then.
You might have a chance.
79.
So the lowest luck can make a luck roll, and depending on the level of success, that will determine how many usable hypodermics you can.
Anyone got lower than 42?
No.
Okay. Hey.
That's a regular
Nice.
success. Just a regular success. So that's a least. it's not as bad as a failure, but it's the least.
Don't make us feel bad about succeeding.
Exactly.
So
We need half a dozen. If we can all get
you have
first-
got 4.
Fuck.
You got 4.
No, but this is fine
right.
because I still think some of us can be cleaning while the others do the injection. So we have 2 cleaners, 2 injectors.
It means at least 2 of us are going to be blood brothers, though. Like, we're going to have to share a needle.
No,
There are
2 of us
5
are
of us.
going to clean the
Clean them.
needles between the
Clean them.
injections and pass them to those that are injecting. Those that have injected will pass us back the dirty needles, and we will clean them again. We do not.
In 1925, they probably did reuse needles. There probably wasn't a single-use thing back then, was it?
Oh no, they're all metal. They're not like disposable ones. They're all
yeah. I'm thinking it's normally a single-use thing. Back then, it wouldn't be a single-use thing.
No, it's an evil-looking, like stainless steel thing.
Big.
It would have to be, because after it was used, it's blunt.
With a needle the size of your little finger.
It's terrifying. I remember those.
It's not really a needle so much as a sharp pipe.
If we've only got 4 needles, there's 4 of us are going to have to be going bang, bang, bang. We are on the clock.
Yeah, but
it's still using.
Because they're taking. Okay, so we've got roughly around 200 people, 2 minutes each. That's not including people from the survey camp. That is going to take a minimum of 7 hours.
6 hours, 7 hours, yeah. That's if one person doing it. If 4
a lot
of
of
us
them
are doing it.
a lot of them are nearly dead. So do the ones that we know we think we can save.
That doesn't even include cigarette breaks.
Caring and compassionate as always.
No, it's like, we're going to do the healthier ones first in case we have to run.
No, it's the 1920s again. You smoke a cigarette without it ever leaving your mouth. They don't know about taking it out of your mouth and taking a break from it yet.
Yeah, just let the ash drop on the floor. It's fine.
It just hangs there the whole time. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Just getting on with it.
Okay.
We need a needle and give myself the first dose.
Okay. Make sure.
You're going to dose yourselves first then?
I'm dosing myself, literally me first.
Okay.
I'm getting the needle when it's at its sharpest.
Okay, so you give yourself you give yourself a dose of the cure, the inoculation.
Yeah. I'll take the needle after and inject myself with the same one.
I'll put the band-aid on my arm and I'll just start cleaning the needle. Right, guys, who's next?
Don't bother cleaning it. We're already blood brothers. You saved my life so many times. Just inject me.
Right, we're on the clock. Sit down. Bang.
And you know what? How many injections will the needle hold? Because if it holds like 5 injections, we just go 1, 2, 3 before refilling.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
While you're thinking about it, I start rolling up Alfie's sleeve.
What was that? I just wanted to note.
You're not rolling up Alfie's sleeve.
Oh yeah, sorry, Alfie's not there. Right, Karina. I just grab Karina's sleeve and start rolling.
What do you mean?
I will say that each hypodermic could potentially hold enough. You could put enough in to give 4 doses, but of course that does mean that you're gonna have to be more careful with administrating it, make sure you don't put
too much.
Yeah, well, we have to be careful for sure.
Too little.
Or too little.
And I
think you don't know the effects of too much or too little.
Right.
Karina's now been inoculated. I'm not thinking, guys, we're on the clock here. Sit down.
So, 1 second. So as Randy notices Vincent, injecting Karina in the arm, he's going to be pulling up his pants and saying, "I mean, you could have injected it in my arm."
Wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And I didn't take our temperature either. She didn't have to cough or anything. Right, and then he starts walking over to Jamie. Jamie, get ready. Roll up your sleeve.
Or
we're on the clock here.
Yep, I'm there.
Bang. We are now all jabbed.
And you're not cleaning the hypodermic between.
I gave out a wipe on my shirt. We're on the clock here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We've all
he
been
wiped
splattered
on
in
his
each other's
shirt. What
blood.
more do you want?
We've all been splattered in each other's blood already, like Jake said.
Right, so that takes you. So it takes about 10 minutes to administer the cure to each of you. Of course, Alfie's not here. You don't know where Alfie is. Alfie's not come back. When Aberdeen appears at the tent, he says, "I have come for my administration.
Yeah, bend down.
It is ready."
Where's Alfie?
I don't know. He was. We were at the medical tents, and he went for a drink.
There are drinks at the tent?
He had his own, I believe, Mr. Savage.
But why didn't he return with you?
I don't know. You would have to ask Mr. Monroe.
But Mr. Monroe went with you to keep you safe. So who kept you safe on the way back?
Aberdeen kept Aberdeen safe. Aberdeen has been waiting outside. I'm not happy with the plans.
You know, this is a big problem. We should have never sent Alfie alone. When we see him next, how will we know it's really Alfie?
I have a test for that.
We need...
I'll go find him. I'll go.
No, you're not going alone. I will go with you. You guys do the injections. None of us, neither of us, any of us are going... None of us are going alone from now on. Lest we not be able to trust who we really are. We made that mistake with Alfie, and now look, where is he now?
Finish getting strapped up with extra masks and stuff now that he's going to get ready to do everybody else.
Okay.
Helping him.
Says Aberdeen. I would be careful. Things are taking, how you say, turn worse outside.
Well, that's okay. I could use a walk. I won't be able to sit down for at least the next 2 hours.
So going outside the tent, you can see there's people staggering around, maybe 10, 12 or more people staggering around the shanty town, the like a makeshift camp.
But what are we doing?
One of them comes sort of shambling towards you. His eyes are rolled, almost rolled completely back, back into his head. And there's drool, it's like slack jaw. There's drool hanging from his mouth, and he just randomly seems to be heading in your direction.
Karina, this is not good.
No.
I think we're already too late. We have to find Alfie.
We need to find Alfie.
Yeah. If we take the truck, is it going to be faster, or we don't have fuel?
I think he supposedly literally just went to the tent next door.
Okay.
Aberdeen gets his injection directly in the kneecap.
Okay.
And there's your $5, you prick.
So there's so you notice as well. You notice a group of people look like a family, maybe two families, carrying. Some of them are carrying a couple of children, and they are fleeing. They're fleeing the camp.
Oh shit!
Oh no! Wait! Come get inoculated first, then flee. Needle, then flee.
So they're too far away for it to even hear you. They're off. They're heading out of the camp.
Damn it!
There's maybe about 8 or 9 of them.
Okay.
Oh god.
Crap.
And so this person who was been slowly staggering towards you, suddenly he drops to his knees, and the blood just starts pouring from the corner of his eyes and from his nose. You can see like blood vessels rupturing all over his face and down his neck, and he starts going into convulsions.
Like, step back, make sure there's distance.
Crap.
Oh my god, what's going on?
You're too late.
Why is it out here? Ugh.
Oh.
And he just vomits, so just like blood and chunks of flesh just vomiting up, and just like until you can see, to the point you can see his stomach like sinking in as he's vomiting up his insides.
Oh my god.
And then it just collapses face down in this pool of gore.
Right, he's too late.
Oh.
Yeah, don't waste an injection on him.
And that's when you hear the first screams in the camp, and people start running.
There's been nothing.
Let them die. We gave them a chance to live, and they're throwing it away.
It's not throwing it away. I wouldn't stay either with all these things happening. I think I need to make a sanity roll for being outside and watching all of this.
I think that's a pretty good idea. Everybody could have a sanity roll. You also hear the sound of the truck starting up.
It's Aberdeen, isn't it?
No, he still stood with you.
Wait, we had the keys.
I've got keys, haven't I?
Oh, I failed my sanity.
You know, if I hear a car starting that I have the keys for, I'm looking around for Vincent.
What was the car keys that I stole? It's the last thing on my notes from the last session, but I don't know whose car I stole.
It was the keys for the truck for the fucking for his name, Kazin's truck.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, the old model AA Ford.
So we've got a backup.
Yeah, because I think I drove, so I would have the fire truck.
So so you've probably got the keys for the military truck. Yeah, the military truck. Car.
Someone's driving off in that.
Yeah.
So you're not sure which, but you hear an engine start up.
Oh my god, what's going on? We need to. These people are gonna spread this disease.
We can't. There's nothing we can do we haven't got the bomb. There's nothing we can do. What can we do?
I'm gonna go see if I can see which truck.
So Kazin comes running over, goes, what is going on? What's going on? Get these people away! There's these people, they're all infected. Get them off my land! I warned you!
Warned us?
And as he's coming towards, you can see his like skin has got this like yellow tinge to his skin.
Oh no, it's too late here, guys.
And he coughs and splutters a bit and cold, and he puts his hands to his gotta get these people off my land. It is too dangerous. I warn you.
I'm telling you, you have to make like an insect and flee.
I run into the tent and start packing up stuff and go, we need to leave. We can't control this. There's not enough of us to control this situation.
We need to find out.
We need to find out.
Packing up the tent.
Why did it accelerate so quickly?
Who's got the truck
though?
keys?
I've got keys.
Karina.
Well, I'm with you, Karina, so I'm very happy. We were looking for Alfie. Did we find Alfie? I'm going to still look for him around, see if he's, around the other tent.
I just say, Karina, you find Alfie, I'm going to start loading up the truck.
Okay.
Vincent, help me.
Right, what are we loading up? Whatever, tell me what to do.
Just anything that we need, just general stuff that we might need, get going, really. Think major, I suppose.
Right, Vincent grabs that, whatever that is, lights, whatever medical supplies we have.
Water, food, or whatever we want, yeah.
Food.
While they go and look for
ammunition, whatever.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be.
Rum for Alfie.
So you're going. So who's looking for Alfie? Randy and right. Okay, you two will fit. Okay. Okay. So you do a complete circuit of the camp. So like I said, there's people are starting to pack up, grab what they can carry and leave. You can maybe at least a quarter of the people in the camp seem to be in stage 3 of the infection.
Shit.
You can see people everywhere, like collapsed in, like either vomiting up blood. Some wandering around like, there's maybe a dozen of people wandering around like zombies. There's other people covered in like huge yellow pustules.
It's too late.
Oh no!
Get out of here.
Yeah.
But amongst these is people who look. Clearly are at least not at the third stage of the infection.
You know what?
Some of these people that are fleeing are taking people with them that clearly are infected as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna scream out, Alfie, 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 where are you?
Okay, you can both make a luck roll. It's like the camp is just erupting into chaos.
I'm starting to worry about Alfie. I quite like the boy actually.
One from. There's not much chance of Karina playing. Look.
Wow.
Okay, so you narrowly avoid getting like a stampede of people comes charging past you. You look like you see them coming. You manage to get out of the way and avoid getting sort of knocked down by them.
Alfie!
And people are just scattering. They're like following. More people are following the road that leads towards the road that leads out of the plantation. Some people are just running off into the tree, into the jungle.
Is there anything else we can see in the camp, or is it just safe that all we can see is they're running away from the really, really bad people, really sick people?
Yeah, and like I say, some of them are taking people who are obviously really sick with them.
Maybe they started to grab Alfie too. Alfie, code number 111111111. Alfie Monroe.
Okay, so you can't find do a full circuit of the camp. There's no sign unless he's in the house. You can't see any sign of Alfie. You see one of the trucks.
Go to the truck.
The truck is gone.
Oh, piss pan.
Near the truck, does it look like there's
people? There's people swarm trying to get into the military car as well.
So, around near where the truck is, can I look for footprints that look like they might be Alfie's shoe? Because I'm assuming
the ground is just completely churned up. It's churned up with like footprints everywhere. There's no way you'd be able to find anybody's individual. Pick out one individual person.
You know what, Karina? Maybe Alfie's in the house. Maybe all this commotion and everything around, he thought that was the safest place. Let's search for him in the house.
You think?
Well, there's nowhere else.
Well, hurry.
I'm gonna head towards the house. I'll knock on the door. Not a zombie.
Okay, so the door's wide open.
Okay. Oh crap! I'm gonna step in. Alfie Monroe.
I'll start shouting for Alfie as well.
Okay, what's Vinny and Jamie doing? So you've picked up armfuls of random stuff, like maybe some water, some like bottled water that Shapiro brought, maybe some a bit of food.
We're just loading it into the truck, the one we've got keys to.
Okay, so you head it over to where, towards the edge of the camp. So the truck's gone. The military car is still there, but there's people trying to. Well, as you approach, somebody just puts a brick through the window, and they force the door open, and they
fire my gun in the air.
Yeah, good thinking. Good thinking. We need that truck.
Okay. You can give us a intimidation roll then. What you can do with a bonus dice.
It's a gun. A gun gets surely.
Well, and she's also a deadly shot.
Yeah.
So she hits the air exactly bullseye in the air where she was aiming.
One intimidation roll and one bullet.
Jamie. Come on, Jamie.
Oh, that's rotten luck.
That's really bad.
Oh.
No, it's not even. Yeah.
Yeah, too much chaos, eh? It's just people are afraid of.
Terrible.
Okay, so in the complete chaos, nobody, they don't pay any heed.
It's only 67 low. Is that no?
Okay, you hear it sounds like they're trying to like jumpstart the car, the military car as well.
Right, no, because Vinny doesn't.
I just look at Vinny and go, "What do we do?" Because I'm not out of my depth.
I'm just walking up to the car with a gun in the guy's face, and I'm just grabbing him and I'm gonna pull him out.
Okay, so you go over and pull gun, and it's a young woman, maybe in her mid-20s. There's a baby on the seat.
Oh,
She's had a good life. Finish her up.
Wow.
And she just looks over. She's got the wires in her hand. Obviously you can't tell what she's saying.
How infected does the woman look?
You can make a give us a first aid roll. Or medicine.
oh.
You've no idea. If she looks fine. She might be infected. Who knows?
What about the baby?
You can't tell. It's wrapped up.
The woman and the baby can stay. Get in the truck, Jamie.
Well, what about the others?
I'm not kicking out. Fuck the others. I'm not kicking out a woman and a baby. Screw you, Phil. You're the worst.
Yeah.
I look at them. I really looked at them. Looked at them.
We've now got a baby and a child, a woman and a child along with us.
Okay. So the woman, she might have a fever. Again, it's hard to tell. I mean, you're in a subtropical climate.
Jab.
A jab.
Just
jab
in
her.
the neck.
Why? Have you brought the thing? Yeah, I think you better make a look.
Yeah.
I think you better.
Banned me.
You were carrying supplies. I think you better make a look roll.
Ooh, fair one.
Oh dear! No, you haven't got it. You must have left that behind.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm making a luck roll as well.
So, Karina and Randy, you're going into the house, are you?
Yes.
You can both make a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden.
Woman and a baby.
There we go.
Okay. I'll do. Randall. Randy, you don't see the domestic that comes staggering through the house towards you. Karina, you see it. You see him. He's coming forward like. Again, he's covered in all these like yellow pustules, staggering forward. What you're going to do? You can shout a warning to Randall, or you can get out of the way. What are you going to do?
You're taking a long time to think about this.
Bang.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. I think that.
It's not a woman and a child.
Just to clarify, is this an either-or situation? So
Yes,
you can either
it is.
save herself or save Randall.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Okay, there
okay.
you go. Understood.
Oh.
Well, I'm no Alfie.
I think. Yeah.
Well,
I would be saying.
2, 3. What are you doing?
I'd be just getting out of the way.
Okay. Okay, so you get out. So Randy, you see Karina suddenly like sort of jump back, all the way, kind of running back out the door, just as this woman, this domestic, she like just stumbles into you, like just falls into your arms, and like these boogers just like burst all over you.
Yeah. At first I was going to say, "Oh, excuse me, madame, I'm so sorry," but now I think I'm going to be making a sanity roll.
Yeah, you can make a sanity roll as well. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So this big.
She's literally
just
dying on me.
So these things burst. This like powder erupts from them, like shout.
Nice.
Okay.
We're all regretting all that money we spent on these headphones now,
Almost like fungal spores. It's just like all this powder, this like yellow powder, just like sprays out all over you.
I wonder what that portends.
Oh, no.
I wonder how long it takes for the inoculation to go from my buttocks to my body.
Yeah, the good thing is your buttocks are fine. The rest of you is infected with the yellow death.
I'm told that my buttocks are my best feature, so...
Then you are good.
Okay, and then she kind of like just like grabs it all and she slips down and collapses falls to the floor. Yeah, you can
Karina,
see it.
leave
just
this
like,
place.
like,
Save yourself, Karina.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to find some rag or something just to wipe myself off, but I'm already in it. I'm gonna continue to search for Alfie.
What about Karina? What's Karina doing?
Living, apparently.
I'm not going in there. I won't be going in.
You're just gonna leave Randy to wander off into the house, or?
Oh, I'm not going to go through the weird explosion that happened.
No. I mean, are you saying anything, or are you just like?
I think I'm just going to turn and just I'll go and get the others. I'll go and get a mask or something. I'll just get a reason to go away.
I'll go get tuberculosis.
Have a look, check for Alfie. I'm gonna go get the truck.
I'll find
so
him.
We can get out of here.
If he's in this house, I'll find him.
So talking to the truck, Jamie and Vinny, you're at the truck at the well, it's not the truck, it's the military car.
So I've shunted this woman along, right? She's not in the driver's seat anymore. She might be she's squeezed in between me and Jamie with the baby on her lap.
Okay.
I lean out. How?
I am. Jamie, look at the baby. Jamie, pull back the wrap on that baby's face, and I want to know if that baby is infected or not.
Should I run back and get some of the injection? I pull back the wrap. What do I see?
Ooh, let's see. What do you see? Let's have a look. There's a chance. Get rolls a d10, please.
You're an extra bastard tonight, Phil.
Ooh, a D to 10. Let's see. Okay, you can't see any signs of infection on the baby.
You can't see the baby through the big cloud of yellow spores that are floating around.
I guess I'm starting up the car, and I've got one eye on this woman.
Okay, so you can thank Flea for this, because he did. I do remember he made a comment about during the last session about people attempting to hotwire a car and then using the key on the ignition. So that wouldn't have exactly worked, because the wires would need putting back.
Oh yeah, so I would.
So I will require a mechanical repair roll to undo, or you can either try and jumpstart the car, or you can put the wire, attempt to repair the car.
I don't think I've got any skill in mechanical
I got
repair.
24 in mechanical repair.
Right,
Oh,
what would we rolling for hot wire in a car?
I can't do it. It's beyond me.
It's mechanical repair either way.
You can spend luck, can't you?
Not that much luck, for God's sake.
So it will be easier to repair it than jumpstart.
I'll spend 2 luck.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So it'll take you a while. It'll take you a while to like put the wires back and repair the damage that she's done.
Okay.
Okay. So at this point, Karina comes running up to the side of the truck, side of the car, the military car.
There's Alfie.
Don't know.
Randy.
He's checking the house. We don't know where Alfie is. We've been all around the camp. We can't find him.
Get in the truck.
You can.
There's a woman and a baby now.
You can all make an idea roll.
Idea?
Intelligence. Hard successes for...
Successes for Karina.
For me? Yeah. I thought he was asking Karina to do it. Sorry.
Yeah, you as well. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not there, so I just
What's
assumed I wasn't.
Not Randy. Not Randy. Yeah, intelligence. Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
This is all round.
Look at me.
Okay, so despite all the chaos that's going off outside, you suddenly notice the all this sound of wildlife has just stopped.
Oh.
Did this happen for us before? Because I don't know if it was us that it happened to.
I think it happened to
Well, we
Alfie
won't
and
be going on
Randy
till April at this rate.
in that alternate, like, as we were going through to the other side.
So everything, all the sound of the panicking crowd just kind of fades, and it's just deathly. Aside from that, it's just definitely sound.
How do the people's gone as well?
No. There's the sound. So that kind of fades into the background as you realise.
Oh right. Yeah.
Something big has happened, probably in the north.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Shit.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not good, is it?
Sun rising in the north.
You can feel like a vibration of rumbling coming through. You can feel it through the truck. Randy, you can feel the house starts to shake.
Oh no.
Oh. Nice knowing you guys.
All right.
Pete, all around you, people suddenly stop, looking around like there's a kind of surprised, confused look on their faces.
We gotta go.
Start the car. I start the truck and drive in the opposite direction.
I'm bracing myself, like, hand on the wall, and I'm just going to try to search everywhere. I don't want to leave any room unsearched for Alfie.
Where's Alfie? I'm driving the truck and I'm shouting at Karina, where is Alfie? Where's Randy? Where am I driving?
Randy's at the house looking for Alfie. We still haven't found him. We don't know where he is.
That house.
You're driving towards the house, okay? Right, okay, you drive towards the house. Right, it's only short distance. So it's only short, maybe 100 yards. So yeah, you just tear over to the house in the car. The woman inside, she's like screaming and panicking. She's like pulling at Jamie's like.
I run out the truck and I'm running in the house and I'm getting Alfie. Where is Alfie? Where's Randy?
Okay, so Randy, you can hear Vinny shouting you.
Yeah,
Randy! Vinny!
Yeah, I'm in here. I can't find Alfie.
Alfie! I'm fucking Vinny!
Vinny, I can't find Alfie. Did you find Alfie out there yet?
No, where the fuck is Alfie? Alfie!
Is there any other rooms that haven't been searched in this house yet, or is there a basement?
So there might be a room that you've missed, but there's no answer to your like shouts.
Okay.
We've got to go, Randy. We need to go.
But,
Oh my God!
all right, I'm gonna.
Okay, there is a massive explosion somewhere off to the north, and you can looking outside. Those that are outside looking to the north, you see there's just like this shower of rock and dust and debris just ejected into the air. And there's this kind of this, and as that clears, there's like a sudden this silence again, and then this sudden intake is like this suction, like air being sucked, like a draft, like sudden wind blowing to the north.
Oh.
I'm driving south.
And you can see a bright light, white light tinged with fire to the north.
I'm going to start vaping.
What are you doing?
Panicking in the van.
1, 2.
He said he's driving south, didn't he? He said
I'm driving in the
south.
opposite direction of that.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did say.
Okay.
I tried to find the outfit. We need to get at least us out of here. I'm driving as fast as I can in the opposite direction of that.
Holy moly.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. No. Oh, well, it was a good game.
You can make it a drive roll, Vinny. As this wall behind you, as you tear off down the road, you see this wall of flame just ripping, surging through the trees, incinerating everything in its path. You see people go up in flames like torches. Oh my!
I don't have enough luck to make that a pass.
Do you want to push it?
I'm going to have to.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Wish me luck, folks.
Oh dear.
Nah.
Oh no.
Oh.
I should have drove.
Well,
Right, the truck careens off the road into the ditch, and this wall of flame just like.
I feel very lucky that I'm still in the house and not in the car with you guys.
So, I think we'll leave it there.
Did Randall have time to put lean a door against an internal wall and put sandbags all around it?
No, I'm sorry. All I had to do was find a school desk, scoot under it, and put my arms over my head.
Go. Yeah.
Wow.
Duck and cover.
I've just killed me and Jamie Karina. Oops.
And a baby.
And a baby. And a
baby. You're the worst, Phil.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think we'll leave you for there. So meanwhile, so Alfie, you come to your senses, your head resting against the steering wheel of the truck.
Oh.
You stole the truck.
Which is great because you can't drive for shit normally.
And you're in the main street of some town, and you can see there's like loads of commotion going off all around you. There's like, can you hear the sirens? They're like police sirens and sirens of fire engines and people shouting and screaming. And in the like mirror, the mirror of the truck, you can behind you in the distance, you can see this like just like clouds of black smoke
Okay. I just push the door of the truck open and step out, looking back at it, like mouth wide open, staring at this thing as it climbs into the sky. I mean, are there people around me? You say?
Yeah. You're like I say, you're in some kind of you're in a town of some kind.
Yeah.
So there's lots of people.
I'm going to grab hold of somebody. I just say, "Where am I? Where am I?"
You can make it. Give us a hard look. If you make a hard look roll, you might actually get somebody who can speak English.
Oh, this is. I mean, do we need to do this? So close.
Use luck.
Can't use look on a look roll.
So
basically, I think what he's doing, there's like a crowd of people that are kind of running around in the streets, shouting, screaming. He's just frantically grabbing at people, just shouting at them, "Where am I?" Moving on to the next one, "Where am I?" And he's already drunk for a start, right? I mean, God knows how he managed to get here. So he just looks like some kind of drunken lunatic running around the street, just grabbing people randomly, shouting, "Where am I?" His eyes wide, bloodshot, looking completely, nuts, until perhaps he eventually grabs hold of the wrong person, a policeman, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds good. They maybe, so they manhandle you to the floor, and you can feel your arms pulled behind your back and cuffs, handcuffs being digging into your wrists as they cuff you and drag you off. And I think we'll probably leave it there.
Okay.